BT is a telecommunications company. It specialises in residential telephone lines, also broadband internet and that sort of technology. It's got about 108,000 employees, over 21 million customers in the UK.
370 servers with about 270 file and print servers. And we currently have about 55,000 users logging in every day.
And we've got hundreds of applications, literally hundreds.
As you can imagine, a company of this size is just a nightmare to administer.
The main problem for many of our users is they access many systems. Users in some cases have 50 or 60 separate logins and they all have to remember their passwords, their user IDs for each one, change them at different times, remember different complex password rules. And eventually what people tend to do is just write them down. The most common place for people to store their password and user ID information is on the back of their BT diaries, which we're given each year. Sort of seems to be that you get a BT diary. Its main purpose is to stick your passwords and user IDs at the back of it. The other common locations is post-it notes underneath the keyboard and sometimes post-it notes on the actual monitor itself.
There's been a big initiative within BT to formulate a single sign-on strategy.
We've worked with quite a few products which haven't achieved what we wanted to. We wanted to make use of our existing directory structures. We didn't want to use database systems which other vendors provided. So in the end we wanted to make use of our directory.
But of course, in a big company like this, we have a lot of legacy systems. Many projects have tried to tackle this, but SecureLogin, this new product, it gives us a good way of directory enabling that service.
The main benefit to the users is that they only have to remember one user ID and password. It provides access to all applications in terms of all different cross-platforms, and so far we haven't come across an application where we haven't been able to use SecureLogin to meet the needs of the application. It made use of our existing infrastructure and it provided all the solutions that we needed.
We're actually sort of seeing a saving both on the amount of time it takes to log in, where they're recalling their password, and also the amount of time people are sort of ringing up the password reset team to have a password reset. Those savings are actually very important to BT.
It saves me time and it's basically made me more productive in what I do.
Also keeps the security people happy because people are no longer writing down their passwords, but it's kept inside a secure wallet inside the directory.
If you've got an organisation where you've got users who say need to remember more than even one user ID and password, I'd recommend SecureLogin.
Savings may only seem seconds, but they soon add up for all the amount of people and the amount of applications.
When you deal with small groups of people, you can deal with small solutions which take a lot of manpower, but we have to make things much more streamlined, and therefore we have to harness the power of the directory.
All you're doing is effectively using the same infrastructure but providing a single sign-on through that.
With new applications coming out in the market that all depend on an LDAP, it's very important for us to leverage the power of the directory so that we can get the synergy between those applications and the underlying directory for authentication, for authorization. When you're working in a large organization with many tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, to organize that data in a coherent way is very important to us, and it produces big savings if we get it right.
I would recommend SecureLogin to any big company looking towards finding a single sign-on solution.
We take technologies, we have to make them break. We have to take them to the breaking point, and it's good when you come across technologies that don't break when you take them to big scales.
SecureLogin has actually been the sort of holy grail which we've been striving for, in the sense that we're actually now able to log onto the mainframe, internet and Windows applications, which we've never been able to do so before, and that's what we were striving to right from the start.